Got the job done tonight. The pull-ups on the horse tonight made a little bit of a difference.
Yeah, just kept running probably a bit more to the line, but I was a bit lucky, really.
Yeah, well, there wasn't much in it at the finish. Wanted to switch off a little bit at the end. Aaron, she's been a little bit of a work in progress. Probably not going as well as what she can, but at the same time, she's come out and run a good time here tonight.
Yeah, probably just, probably had a lot of hard racing, end up in the death more times than I would have liked, and then sometimes I put her in the death when I shouldn't have. But yeah, no, she's had a good start to this campaign, probably still a bit underdone, but hopefully we can, keep her going and it'll be good.
He's just one of those deceiving horses, Kate. I look at him sometimes and I think, wow, he had a few things go his way and then a few things go his way, and he just keeps winning though, and he was gone on the home turn. He looked like he was gone at least, and he's rallied again.
Yeah, he actually got hanging in really bad on the last corner, Rob, and that's why he dropped off him so bad. And then once we straightened, he straightened up good and got up the straight good. But I'm sure there's plenty of people, including myself this time in, he's found the front each time, and you're like, oh, is he going that well, but potential-wise, we quite like him, and he proved through the sires the big 3-year-old races last season that he can run time over distance as well. So with that in mind, we think he's could be a pretty nice horse.
Yeah, maybe is it just a case of immaturity? His race sense doesn't seem to be 100% just yet, and he's probably just still trying to work his way through, and hence why he probably gives the impression he's not that impressive at times, but he keeps winning. As I said, you can't knock him.
No, absolutely. He was, as a 2-year-old, we raced him, I think, 3 times, and he shouldn't have. In hindsight, he shouldn't have raced it too. He'd just jump out of his gear for no reason, and he's as naughty as sort of we've had in a while in terms of there's no reason why he done it. And then when he come back at 3, away he went, So his record would actually be even better if we didn't race him at 2. So it's a pretty imposing record. So hopefully he's got a few more yet.
They're nice colours, the yellow and black.
Yeah, the yellow and black have been kind to me tonight, so I don't mind. I'm not a Richmond supporter, but I'll take the yellow and black tonight.
All right, tell me about Rock and Roll Delight. You were telling us it needs to be on the pegs, but it was off the pegs and it went like a rocket.
Yeah, look, it got a pretty good run, and in the run I knew Emmett would come out, so I was happy to just sit back, and I thought I got a pretty good run into it, and everything just went to plan, and I was able to drop back on Emmett's back coming off the back, and it just made all the difference, and yeah, she was too good.
Yeah, she was. Interesting record, 5 from 29. It's been thereabouts, run some nice races, sometimes a bit indifferent. Came across where this horse came from originally?
New Zealand somewhere, I'm not sure which island, but probably the south. But she had okay form actually, and then when we got her, she wasn't really going that well, but hopefully we're working her out slowly. She needs a bit of work, so and she's got a couple of wins on the board of late.
Another good performance, able to control and dictate out in the lead, and there didn't appear to be much pressure throughout the race, and a dash up the straight, and he was too quick.
Yeah, no, he's done a great job, Carlson, with this little fella, and he's racing full of zest at the moment.
He certainly was. Pretty much a controlled tempo for you.
Yeah, he didn't have to come out too hard to hold the front, and second quarter was pretty good, and then he ramped it up the last 2, and he was still strong on the line.
Good win, Moonrock.
Yeah, it was going great, Rob. He's sort of, really taking the next step now. And, I was really disappointed when Shepparton got called off because I was really confident it'd be hard to beat. And but yeah, backed up again tonight, and he went really good.
He's had some good tough runs. The Bendigo Cup was a beauty.
Well, that just turned into a disaster, really. I thought if he found the front, he'd be hard to beat. But, that's the way it goes. And he's bounced back from that really well, come through the run great. And as I said, hopefully on to bigger and better things.
He'd be very pleased with the way she's going.
Yeah, Robbie, yeah, certainly. Each time she steps out, she proves that she's fairly smart, and tonight a little bit more of a test. I know she has led every other time, and tonight she had to sit in the death outside one who I think has quite a future, so certainly was a test, but she's passed with flying colours.
Yeah, seemed to do it within herself.
Yes, she did, yeah. She's funny, she switches off a bit when there's nothing around her and tends to fight when they come. So she probably looked flat and straight, and she sort of got the line pretty good. But I think pull the plugs and something comes, she tends to find again.
Good performance by cruising around. I suppose it's been a bit of a how would I say it? A bit of a challenging time, I would imagine, for everyone, just trying to work his way back into the winners list. He's been able to do that tonight, and I think everyone's smiling.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's probably big relief for Mick and the team. Like his runs this time in, they haven't been terrible, but they haven't been as good as what we know this horse is capable of. So he was nearly at a crossroads tonight. He looked very well placed, but it's not so much about coming here and winning. It was more about the way he did it, and he felt much more like his old self tonight. So I think he's back on track.
Good performance by this lovely horse. He's so well put together. Gets the job done, and came back and did it pretty easily.
Yeah, he had a really good 3-year-old year, and he's come back really well, and he'll be sort of right up with all the good ones this year, I think.
Well, he's had, that was his 12th win from 23 starts. Last season he won 9 from 18. He competed in all the big ones. Fourth in the Breeders' Crown final for the 3-year-olds. Physique-wise, he's got it all. He's got the speed, and hopefully, as you mentioned, in for a pretty big season. Anything that's been discussed in the short term?
I think he must be racing next week in the 4 and 5-year-old Bonanza, and then I think on to Sydney for the lead-ups for the Chariots, I'd say.
Okay, that will be his big earmark. And tonight he felt good. Everything all on checks from your point of view?
Yeah, he was nice and relaxed, and just had to zip up a little bit to get to the front, and then finished off really strong under his own steam.
What a great way to finish the night for him.
Yeah, that's right too, right, Rob. They're a passionate group of people in the Racer Pacer group, and we've been associated with a couple of horses that actually haven't even been able to make it to the racetrack, and then until this one come along. And she's been a work in progress. She hasn't been an easy horse or a ready-made horse straight off the bat. She's taken a bit of time to come to hand, and her first up run we were very excited by. She fought on very, very well in chasing behind a very smart filly in Soho Burning Love, and she's gone right on with the job, so very pleased.
Yeah, she just watching her during the race, I thought, well, she's travelling well here, and we're going to find out, chasing obviously some nice fillies here tonight, how she reacted, and she responded really well.
Yeah, that's right. She's still got a couple of little issues in her gait and that sort of thing, but like I say, she's come such a long way this time in, and she's improving every time she sort of steps on the racetrack at the moment, which is what you want. And she's got good gate speed about her, and obviously toughed it out very well her first up run, and doing a lot of work in the second half of the race. And tonight she finished off sharp up the straight, so she's got a few strings to her bow.